But first, the Business Council has upped the ante in the carbon tax debate. It's calling for a starting price of less than half what the federal government wants, and it's demanding that exporters be shielded from the tax. The Greens have described the pitch as laughable. The government says it's an endorsement of a carbon price, while the opposition argues it's a stake in the heart of Labor's policy. Rebecca Barrett has more.
The Climate Change Committee is bunkered down in Canberra for a weekend of talks, minus the Prime Minister.
If anybody's thinking they're going to have an outcome by the weekend, I wouldn't come back here Sunday night.
But speaking to the party faithful in Melbourne, the coalition leader didn't give any weight to the committee's negotiations.
It comprises 2 independents, 1 Green and 1 member of the Labor Party to take the other guy's instructions back to the Prime Minister.
On the eve of this latest round of talks, the Business Council released its submission for a carbon pricing mechanism. It's called for a low carbon price of $10, with a modestly increasing trajectory to reduce the need for compensation to households and business. It also wants exporters exempted.
If they want to be relevant in this debate, they had better say something that will cut the mustard.
The coalition is taking the Business Council submission as a vote of no confidence in Labor's model.
The Business Council have all rejected the government's approach because it would drive jobs offshore, investment offshore, emissions offshore, and not reduce global emissions.
But the government has seized on the proposal as evidence that business has abandoned the coalition's direct action plan.
The Business Council is supporting pricing carbon in our economy, and they're supportive of doing that via a market mechanism.
The government wants a starting price of between $20 and $30 a tonne, and the price is a key element of the committee's efforts to find common ground.
There is an agreement there in the mix. I hope we can get it, but we've got a long way to go before we get there.
Not that long. The minister says they've got till the end of June. Rebecca Barrett, ABC News.